So this one, last night the screws came through, and I thought about taking the grinder and hitting each one of these, but if I do, I'm going to leave a hole because the grinder is going to go down farther than just that. Then I'm going to have to fill the hole and then sand it, and I thought, well, maybe instead I'll get my little, I've got a belt sander down there. If I put a fine belt on it and just run it over that might do the trick without leaving dimples in the table. And I can use that to go around the edges and the corners on this one and that one. So, and then I'm going to do some rearranging. I was making this for a table for Robert. He sets his machine that makes music on a little table, and Honey Baby said I should take this one away and put this one back if this one's fixed, because it's smaller, takes up less space, and he doesn't need a big table. And I could take that table and set it out there. I've got a table kind of like that out here, and it does become a catch-all for stuff, but on the other hand, it's kind of nice to have because I got stuff out here. Wouldn't hurt to set another table right behind that table. Yeah, so I might do something like that. First of all, I'll run down to the barn back there and I'll get my belt sander. I'm gonna take a look. Oh, here's my glasses I was looking for last night. Oh, the joy. Okay, I found my my belt sander. And see, this is what a coarse one would look like. Of course, that would just chew the wood right off that table. But this little fine one here, not very coarse at all. I'm going to try just sort of gently running that over all these nail holes. We'll just see if I can grind them away without grinding the table off of it. It's going to look kind of easy to try to. This was a $10 yard sale for me. Pretty good job there. Well, that's working. Just about ate that piece of sandpaper up, but I got lots more. I got this many more of the fine ones, and then I've got this many more of the coarse ones. So I'd say I got enough to put a heavier one on here. I believe with one more heavy one on here, we can get to the end of this. A neat little rig. I got this in the yard sale for $10. I'll get me another fresh blade or piece and belt. Then we'll put it on there and go around the edges with it. One more time. Just to make them so that if you run your hand along the edge, you won't get a splinter or something like that. So Bill was in the mood for car shopping today, so he came by and asked me if I wanted to go with him to go look at a Mustang, and I said sure. So we did. He didn't buy it, but he's got the bug for something. So anyway, that gave time for these tables to dry off, and when I came back and looked at them, I thought, wow, these could really use a light sanding and a second coat. You can see the shiny spots around where I had run the sander before, so I'm gonna do just that. Well, I've already given it a light sanding with 400 grit sandpaper. I'll just set y'all up here and I'll go ahead and do a second coat on these tonight, and then they'll be good and dry by tomorrow morning, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, good joy. Alrighty, I'll come back here in the morning and we'll do the same thing again. We'll give it a sanding coat and then put another coat of this paint on it. This is Minwax, Helmsman, Spar urethane. It's oil-based, whatever it is. Goes on nice. That spreads nice and smooth. Kind of light, not real heavy like regular old varnish would be. But, I think those are going to look good. I wasn't really trying to make them overly pretty, but they're coming out that way. I mean, not overly pretty, but pretty, you know. Makes sense. All right then, let's retire to the house and see what the rest of the day has for us. Love y'all. Well, I brought this cabinet up here. That's the other cabinet that was down yonder. It looks horrid, but this is just old cracked paint here. So it would do to put some things in. Hold the door. I also roll this kind of up out of the way. I could push it back pretty easy. Pretty easy. Oh yeah. Car show coming up in a few days, so that's something to look forward to. So I came out here and I refinished this table again, and I set it over here for Robert to do his music on. I've got two of these tables now, these porcelain top tables, and I just set them over here so I can put things on them. Got all my gas cans underneath them. I picked up 6 fluorescent lights yesterday, and I've cleaned them and put bulbs in them, and they work, but they're not as bright as, say, that one over there, which is an LED. So what I did is I went online and I ordered some LED bulbs, and I'll be putting them in here. So far I have 2 of these lights out here. I have one up in the tractor shed and one up in the rat rod garage, and I have 2 left. May put another one up high in here and then take one down and put it in the banjo shed back there. But I hadn't really decided. And I don't really have wiring in here, so everything is strung up with drop cords, which are not very neat, but they work. And eventually I will run regular wire and plug-ins and get rid of all these drop cords. But for now, the ladies and gentlemen are using this space here to dance in, so I wanted to do whatever I could to make it a suitable space for them. So give them plenty of light and give them some flat surfaces to throw their coats up on or whatever, and there's plenty of chairs out here. So that's kind of what we're going for here. The rat rod is over here, and there's a car show tomorrow, so we may be taking it to the car show. The trailer is ready to go in the parade, and I'm going to at some point pull that trailer up on top of that trailer, and then we'll start figuring out how we're going to use it for the parade. We've only got about 2 weeks now before the parade, so we're getting ready for that. Oh, the joy.